Good afternoon. My name is Pam McCagh, and I'm a storyteller for The Other Side. This time we're going to talk about The Letter of Hope. Sorry, this is only just a trial book of mine. We've got all thing, but it's called The Letter of Hope. It's a beautiful book. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it now. It is not the beginning. It is not the end. And it's not somewhere in between. A letter of hope is about the living. It's about the future and the past. It's about hope when we think we have nothing else to live for. When a glimpse of hope comes knocking on the door, then you realize that without love, life has no meaning. Can we give up on life quickly without even a second thought? Yes, I believe we can. But it's not always the right reason. A letter of hope is about the past, the future. It's about the feelings and understanding of life itself. I love every one of the stories they tell me, and I hope they will always find me. It doesn't matter where they come from or where they go, as long as they come. They need the understanding and the simplicity which gives them hope for the future. So this one, that was a beautiful way of when I first did this book. I was actually going for a meeting with a radio station, and I was running a bit late. So I threw myself, threw everything in the car, jumped in, started the engine. And then I realized there was a lady sitting next to me. And I said, hello. She said, do you mind if I come with you? I said, no, it's no problem. It's a spiritual lady. It's a spirit lady. So we drive, and she said, I would like to come with you today because I'd like to see the part of the interview. I said, oh, that's okay. There's no problem. And she said, the next book you will write, could you please call it The Letter of Hope? And I thought, okay, there's no problems. That'll be there. So we're pulling into the radio station, bang, bang, and I get out and she gets out and she's all excited with a big bag. And she's beautiful, got a real sense of love around her. She's a lovely person. We go in there. And then when we go in there, the young lady at the desk calls this person out. And then this person says, I said, my name's Pam McCagh, and I've come to explain about the books this morning. So he said, oh, what about your books? And I said, they're written by the spirit one. I start explaining. He said, I don't want you in here. He said, please leave. And I thought, I can't believe it. I said, somebody asked me to come and have an interview here. He said, I don't care, just leave. So the woman stood there with me, and she's got a bag of her in front of holding on to it. Anyway, and I said, oh, okay. I felt really uncomfortable. I walked out the door and she walked with me, and I banged the car door and she banged the car door. And she said, what the bloody hell was that about? I said, I don't know. I said, I don't think he likes me. She said, it's not you that he doesn't like. He doesn't believe. So I said, oh, well, looks like we've got it in. So she said, no, because we've met. I've give you the moment of my time. You give me the moment of your time. And now all the people that's waiting will come in, and there will be in the book called A Letter of Hope. So that's how this book came along, The Letter of Hope. It had a strange journey in and out of things. There were some good parts, negative parts. Paranormal, I had at that time when I was writing this book, I had a lot of people asking me about the Ouija board and things like that. And so I don't answer the questions myself. I ask upstairs, the spirit world, to answer the question. So they said, always be careful who you invite into your home, as you may not be able to get rid of them. And I asked him to please explain. And he said, well, on most of the occasions when a spirit comes through with a Ouija board or different things, it can be from the dark side. And once you've invited them in and you've opened that door, they don't want to leave. They are really hard to leave. And I said, oh God, I said, have I got anything like that in my house? And because they teach me how to do the cards, they teach me how to do mirror reading, they teach me to do flower reading, they teach me how to use energy reading. They teach me all these things. I've even been on the talking table. I can make a table move from one side of the room to the other side of the room. So they've taught me all this, and then never thinking about the dark side. And he said, no, nobody will ever get into your place that shouldn't be in here. But I'm telling you to tell the other people. Please be careful who you let come into your home, because you may not be able to get rid of them. It takes, and then when he's telling me that, he's taking me to a lady that's been on the Ouija board, and everything, her lights are flashing on, and she can't understand it. There's nothing moves, but she thinks there's moving. So her mind's going hell for leather of what's going on in the house. And I said, well, how can we get rid of the person that's in there? He said, well, you can tell her, she can do this, this, and this, but the main thing is you have to have a strong-willed person like yourself to go in there, and you tell them from the beginning that I am representing the other side. I am the one that's going to help you to move on. Whether you want to do or not, you're going to go. I'm going to help you go the soft way, or you can go the hard way. And he's really telling me how to do that, because he said, you can't be soft with the darker side. You've got to have authority. So I did 2 years after that, I was called to this woman's place, and she had this identity. My God, what a palaver that was. But we both got over it, and we got rid of the identity. But I don't particularly want to go and do that again. It's not my type of thing. But it gave me the experience to understand that they are very difficult to move. Anyway, going back to that out of hope. Thank you once again if you've watched this video or whatever. And I'll see you another time. Thank you once again. Bye-bye.